Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bro Jeremy.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Along with Bears and Brockmed. Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's the Flash episode.
Every time.
This episode is called The Trap. Let's get into it.
That was like a trick or something.
What?
No, it was the trap. It was a trap!
Yeah, it's a trap.
Dude, that virtual reality. Jesus, my God. What's happening?
Do I need to take a minute here? Because you got it, man.
Yeah, that's me.
There's something in the iced tea, I think.
That's it. Yeah.
Virtual reality.
And then his ice cube.
The virtual reality was insane.
Yes.
And that's crazy how he could feel like everything that was going on.
Like I expected like a little bit more of like a scientific explanation on how Cisco was like able to recall this memory of him getting killed, other than the fact that he remembers it.
Yeah, they didn't touch on that at all. Really.
I thought like they're totally setting that up for like him being Vibe.
Yeah,
like,
but it had nothing to do with it at all. That was really disappointing. But things that we did get right. A few episodes back, I don't know if it was in the final cut. I suggested how Iris might remember, and that was like exactly what I imagined.
I think that made it into there. Yeah.
I think that's exactly what happened. Was like that was the moment where like she touched him or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, what?"
Dude, I call bullshit on that part.
Why?
There was a literal spark.
Yeah, the little spark was just like,
Barry!
Barry.
Here we go.
And that was it. I was like, no. Like, there's no way she got that from that. She's too stupid for this.
I like this episode because they actually gave us a version of Iris that I would have actually liked. Like the flashback versions of her.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's weird. I mean, I wanna say that like today's Bash That Bitch has someone to bash. But
we still have plenty to bash on.
Well, yeah, but it's not nearly as like out there as it
Yeah.
has always been. Both of these shows. But yeah, how about that? Joe, can I marry your daughter?
Oh yeah, damn. Jeremy. All I hear is from the other side of the wall. Jeremy's just like, damn. At that point. Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
I laughed so hard. As soon as he was like, "This isn't about Barry," I was like, "He's not." I said out loud, "He's not gonna let you, man. He's not gonna let you do it." And then he was like, "Can I marry your daughter?
No.
Please?
No.
I don't need your permission. I'm going to do it anyway."
I'll this Barry, we gotta go.
What was that? What was he hoping to accomplish by yelling, "I'm gonna do it anyway"? Like what?
I don't know.
It's
You are.
It's like that was just reverting back to like, I'll do it if I want.
So stupid.
It's ridiculous. Like, I seen it coming from a mile away. I knew Joe was gonna be that guy. And I love Joe. Like, he's probably one of my favorite characters on any show I've ever seen. He's amazing.
That was super funny though when he started laughing when Cisco was like describing stuff in the dream sequence, and he was talking about his shirt. Yeah. And he started laughing. That made me laugh. That dude was awesome.
What else was there? Like the fact that Eddie was just gonna like propose on a bridge and all this. It's like, oh, by the way, hey, I got this ring for you. Just want you. Yeah, no. Like, what was this master plan? Like, we're getting married. Who are we gonna invite? Nobody. You have no friends, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. Not even his own.
With anybody.
His own relative isn't even on the guest list. Get it?
Yeah. But
Yeah, like you never see Eddie hanging out with anybody besides like Barry or anybody. So I just assumed the dude has no life.
Probably doesn't.
Or maybe he's hiding something. I don't know.
What could he be hiding?
Yeah, what could he? He doesn't really seem like that deep of a character, to be honest with you.
For now.
But now, yeah.
Not right now. I mean, I think he's gonna be a little bit deeper of a character once. Eobard's all like, "Here's the dealio," but right now he doesn't seem like he's going. He doesn't seem like he's been going anywhere.
I'm calling it. He's gonna be cobalt blue. I'm calling it.
Oh, I'm sure, but I don't know how. Like, because it doesn't. He's not. So far, he's not on board at all with what Eobard's. He's not picking up what Eobard's putting down.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he's gonna convince Eddie somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I feel like I know exactly how that conversation's gonna go. Like Eobard's gonna tell him this grand scheme or something.
Yeah.
And Eddie's just gonna stand there with the goldfish look on his face.
Like,
And then he's
like,
gonna have to What?
He's gonna be like, I don't know how I feel about this. And he's gonna be like, well, and he's gonna show him the article that Iris wrote. He's gonna be like,
oh.
He's gonna go, what? Okay.
No, he's gonna explain it again, but like simpler terms, and then Eddie's still gonna have that goldfish look on his face until we get like the simplest form. Eddie, I am your grandson. We kill Barry. And then Eddie's just like, yes.
He just starts drooling. He's like,
oh man.
yeah, I don't know where that's going.
But that's crazy how Wells has been like watching them.
Yeah,
like,
he had surveillance on everybody.
Like in every single room that they're in.
Dude, I seen that coming. Like last week, he's just sitting in hallways, just waiting to tase people. He knows.
That's true.
And the thing is, I feel like knowing that he was like watching them all along, like why did they have those conversations in the main place that they're usually working at?
Yeah. Oh, they weren't
like after learning that Wells is not who he was, why did they still carry on conversations in the place that they work? Why not plan outside? Like they're just all four of them just standing in front of that that thing that the reverse flash was inside or whatever, and they're trying to figure stuff out. Of course he's gonna see you doing that. So what is he supposed to make out of that?
There was even surveillance footage of the morning after with Iris and Eddie.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no telling where he had cameras. That was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
He was like, "Good on you, Gramps."
Oh boy, images. Oh. Yeah.
Well, you think if Barry didn't show up, you think he would have actually killed Iris or anything?
Well, no,
I don't know.
He left.
Yeah.
But he went up to Iris like he was.
Maybe to scare her.
He was just faking her out because he walked up to Iris and then ran back and grabbed Eddie, and then that's when Barry shows up.
Oh.
No, Barry was seen in the background before.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, you could see him in the background when he was looking at Iris, and then that's when he grabbed Eddie. So
yeah,
maybe he was like, oh, I guess I'll just take Eddie. I don't know. He just wanted to avoid confrontation. I don't know.
I guess.
Or maybe he's gonna convert Eddie. I've got nothing. I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously he's gonna do something with Eddie.
Yeah.
And then Iris is just gonna be like, well, Eddie's not around anymore, and I know you're the Flash, Barry, so can we marry? It's gonna be something. And then Eddie's gonna eventually come back to reality, and then they're gonna be like together, and then he's gonna be like, you were right. And then he's gonna become Cobalt Blue and be like wanting to kill Barry because story.
I want this to happen. Like I want it to happen exactly like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not gonna be far from that.
Yeah.
Just like Iris just goes up to Barry, just cross-eyed, just like, come here, Barry.
Well, like, dude, that's another thing. That part where like he was vibrating his face in front of Iris so that she wouldn't see him. If I had known Barry that long, even if he had done that to his voice, I think I would have realized that was him.
Maybe
I could still tell it was him through his voice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, what the freak?
We gotta remember. See, right now what we're doing, that's like a bunch of teachers sitting in like the break room.
Yeah.
Flipping shit about this kid. And then somebody in the back is like, you gotta remember, a little bit slow. You gotta be patient with him, and then eventually he'll learn. That's what this conversation's like.
Oh, Iris.
Speaking of Iris, I gotta give it to her. It was adorable how she tried to do her job this episode. It was adorable how she was like 50 steps behind everybody, but it was still at her own pace.
Yeah.
It was still at her own pace, and I commend her for that.
I think she deserves like little golf claps. 3, 2, 1, go.
Just like the particle explosion, it was all a ploy. They made the meta-human and the Flash, but nothing else happened before it. Good work, Iris. You get a cookie.
It was really, I mean, it was kind of sad, like watching how excited she was getting about that.
Yeah.
Barry was like, yeah.
Barry just shot her down so hard.
Barry's like, yeah, that is what happened. Well, but he didn't want to say that. It's funny.
That part before, like, he thought she was gonna say something, and then she totally, like, even the music bringing that scene in, it was just like, cut off. Yeah, it was like all romantic, and then she just totally shut him down or whatever.
That's hilarious.
I gotta get up for Cisco in this episode and Tom Cavanaugh, who plays Harrison Well, because his acting in this episode was awesome.
They're both great. Everybody in the show,
like, we actually see the evilness behind frickin' the Reverse Flash. Just how calculating he is.
Yeah, it's actually starting to seem like Eobard. Like, even when we
Yeah.
found out that that's who it actually was,
Yeah.
it still wasn't like, all right, I know you're a bad guy, but are you a bad guy?
Yeah.
And now it's starting to be like, oh, damn, he killed Voldemort.
Oh yeah, that
Like,
kind of made me.
How did
sad.
he step through that? That was my
Because
question.
he wasn't,
Because yeah, he
he's
wasn't
not
a speedster.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he just
Yeah.
like went right through.
Riddle's not a speedster.
He was the first member of the Secret Society of Supervillains.
Oh! Speaking of societies, I don't know why I clap every time I have an epiphany. But speaking of societies, how about when GLaDOS was like,
Oh yes.
Oh, she was like,
GLaDOS was like the Flash, founding member of the. Hey, I'm not done talking to you. I thought she was actually gonna say it, and then I was like, oh.
damn, so
Give us
close.
a Justice League drop.
That would have been, people would have died. Like, people would have exploded. It's like what I said the other, like, at the beginning of these recaps, if, like, Darkseid was, like, drinking coffee, like, people would have died if that happened. They were like, oh my god!
I would lost my shit. Just like did a victory lap around my apartment building.
That was such a, oh god, that was so, just thinking about it makes me excited. Founding member of the, I was like, oh shit.
That was awesome how it was loyal to him because he had created it. That was great.
That
I
was
don't understand. Like, how does the Barry we know from the show here go from where he is now to making this ridiculous AI?
finds
Dude,
love.
Barry
He finds
Allen.
love.
He finds love. That's all
Yeah,
that
but I'm saying Barry Allen is just like he's still
He's a genius.
unlocking his potential. Like he's still very naive right now, but he's not using his abilities as much as he should yet.
Like, how does the Speed Force help him with this intelligence there? Like,
Well, like from what I understand, everything about a speedster is enhanced. Like not just the speed, but the thing is, like a lot of speedsters neglect that intellect that they get because they could learn things a lot faster than a normal human. But Barry just hasn't got there yet, I guess.
He's too locked up on his daddy issues.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly
but,
think that's what's holding him back. Is his daddy issues.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean,
It's like-
I want him to get free just as bad. I mean, it's not like pissing me off. I'm just saying, I feel like once his dad gets free, or, I mean, knock on wood, killed,
Oh no.
like, once the dad situation's fixed, I feel like he's going to become a lot smarter.
Yeah. But then
Like, there's some points in the show, it's like, come on, dude, you should have been able to figure that out for yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
like, spinning your arms in circles to make cyclones. I mean, every kid has tried this. Why give a shit, dude?
Barry was too busy being bullied and, I don't know, not having parents to worry about making cyclones.
that's
So,
true. That's a
yeah.
good point.
So is Batman.
With Batman,
Time to make snow angels.
is that proof? Do you have proof of that? That Batman tried to make snow angels?
Check my Twitter. Are you actually going on Twitter right now?
Oh my gosh.
I think he actually is.
I don't see anything about it.
Maybe Alfred took it down. Like, there's no excuse though. Like, he when Cisco died or got stung by the freaking bee, there he was all like, "Okay, clear, beat," and then like now you couldn't just beat. I want it to make that sound every time it does it now. And like he did that on instinct. You did just like swing your arms, dude.
Yeah.
You could create cyclones. He figured that out in episode 1.
Oh yeah, it's true. He did because he ran around the tornado.
Yeah, the weather
Man.
fucker.
Meteorologist.
Weather meteorologist? Is that what it is?
That he was the meteorologist. No, it's not actually his name, but that's what.
I believe it.
But yeah, he did figure that out. Well, he figured out that if he ran fast enough, he could stop it. But I think no, it's just because he ran the opposite way. It didn't. I don't think it created like a vacuum. I think he just stopped it because he ran the other way.
Yeah.
Hey, the Flash can go back in time.
Yeah.
But guess what he's not fast enough to do?
What?
Catch 3 freaking bullets.
Yeah. God dang it. Well, maybe he just has bad. I can't even make an excuse up for him. Yeah. He
See,
just,
for a smart guy, he doesn't think very well.
Yeah.
Get in front of the first one, catch them all. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
I think that I honestly thought at first that he was like trying to speed the bullets up or something. Because that's what it
what I
looked like.
thought.
That's what it looked like. Because I was like, oh man, he's gonna kill Cisco. So it looked like he was gonna stop to like speed the bullets up. But honestly, was Barry willing to let Cisco die before he got an answer?
I guess. I don't know.
Or like before he killed them, before Joe killed Wells. Because that's what would have happened.
Well, I think he was anticipating that thing would have protected Cisco. I don't think he was.
But he was in it though.
Yeah.
Like, Wells
I
was
don't
in
know.
there.
I don't
Well,
know.
who we thought was Wells. He was
Yeah.
straight up in the field with Cisco.
Oh,
and
wait,
Barry was
wait.
trying to stop the bullets.
I'm gonna have to pause and hit like a plot hole here.
Go ahead.
We've established that Mr. whatever the hell his name, Voldemort, can't take on the powers of the people he can mimic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was established in his episode. How in the hell did he vibrate his hand?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that exact same thing, but I just wanted to gloss
Did
over
he? Because I felt like he just put his hand up. I didn't even see it vibrating.
No, he vibrated.
I don't recall exactly.
I thought
if
he just put his
vibrated it,
hand up. I was
but
like,
I'm pretty sure he vibrated it.
Oh.
I think he did. I
I
don't.
thought he just put his hand up.
Hold on. I can. If you guys want to like give me the time to do it, I can
Go ahead.
and see if it's on the DVR still, and I'll go give it a little look.
I got my PVR right here. I could have just done it. Oh, his hand up. Oh shit, he didn't.
Yeah, because it looked funny to me. He was like holding it up like he was just about to give Cisco a high five.
No, he just like performed like the just like G.I. Joe karate chop action kind of thing.
What if he just? What if he just shook his hand as fast as he could?
Just like
He was just like flailing his hand, and he was like, "They're like, what are you, Dr. Wells? You okay? Yeah, I'm gonna get you." He's like, it's like he's fanning himself because he's too hot. It's like,
oh my gosh, dude! I want to see this happen now.
He'd have to make like the noise, just like.
it's like, it's like, Wells, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just, you better
Go with
watch
it.
out. Just go with it.
Oh my gosh!
No, yeah, he didn't get it, and then Barry failed to get the bullet. But yeah, I'd like to see how that works out. Just like, say it was Wells. Mm-hmm. He has hand like half in Cisco's chest, just like Barry's like, "No, Joe, don't shoot yet. That's not a confession."
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I don't know. I guess Barry was willing to let Cisco die to free his father.
Damn,
That would have been
Barry Allen.
And Cisco actually does die, and he's like,
That would have been the fourth time we've seen him die.
and they get a confession, and he's like, "Yes, my dad can go free."
But Cisco's
Sorry about it, Cisco, but yeah.
Cisco's just dead on the floor. So is Wells. Just like, Joe, shoot him for. There's no confession.
Yeah, I know. He shoots him anyway. If it does kill, even if he kills Cisco, he's like, "Joe, come on, man."
Confessions.
Jeez.
Yeah, Joe was pretty awesome in this though, because he did. I love like he is trying to get Barry to end up with Iris in the end game.
I feel so bad for Joe because he like raised Barry as like his own child,
Yeah.
and then Barry is just all like, "What free my father?" Like, man, Joe is your dad. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Basically.
I'd make you dating your sister, man.
Don't put it like that.
They're not blood related. He's adopted. It's fine.
yeah.
It's still a sister, man.
No.
But it's consensual. It's okay.
It's legal in Alabama.
Oh.
It's legal. I mean,
Buy Barry's next exciting new book, My Cousin and Me.
cousin and me.
Ew.
You're tainting this picture of Barry Allen I've got in my mind.
Barry
It's
Allen.
not my fault. It's his sister. I can't fathom or understand Eobard's plan. He came back to kill the Flash.
Yes.
This is what we have established.
Mm-hmm.
But he had Barry dead to rights in a coma right then and there.
Because he
And-
needed.
But because if he killed him, then he wouldn't happen.
But his goal was to kill Barry.
His goal is to get enough power so that he can go back. Because he
That's
doesn't
his-
have enough power to go back into the Speed Force and travel time.
Yes.
So, like, he needs Barry.
Well, in the course of the comics, I can understand it.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I personally don't know the Flash storyline, so what I know is what I've seen on the TV show and a little bit from this encyclopedia here. Mm-hmm. And what I've seen is Wells wants Barry dead. Mm-hmm. He couldn't kill Barry, so he killed Nora.
Yeah.
Then he had Barry, and instead of killing him, he turns him into his Padawan.
Yeah.
I don't... What?
Because he's trapped there.
Yeah.
He's trapped there, and he does not have the means to travel back to his time.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, we're not 100% sure about that yet, as the audience. Barry has those secrets that he can get.
Yeah.
We don't know how yet, but Barry has those secrets to go back, or go forward in this case, in time, and Eobard needs them.
I like how they glossed over that too. Just like, oh yeah, I kind of already traveled through time. Yeah.
They didn't gloss over it.
No, they mentioned it and they had a little conversation of it, but that was it. That's as far as it went. Hey, I changed the future. I stopped a giant tsunami and
oh yeah, the way he
what's for dinner?
Yeah, the way he casually mentioned it, yeah. But they already had like mentioned the time travel, so I mean, the fact that Wells was from the future, where Barry and Iris are married, and Barry's missing and dead in that case. But I mean, I think all of that was already a shock.
Yeah.
To the point where Barry was like, "Yeah, I mean, it's possible I did it."
Well, it's like the only one really surprised there was what's his name?
Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie. Because everyone else, because everyone else pretty much knew that Barry could do that.
Yeah,
Eddie didn't care. He was tied to marry Iroh.
that's exactly what was happening.
I feel like the world could have exploded right in front of Eddie, and he's just like, "I'm still marrying Iris." Like, what kind of bullshit is that, Eddie? You're dead, and because you're not around, I totally took out that dude in the coffee shop. What? What? And then you gotta add in the bzz.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why, but that's like the one cue that's like, oh, that's Barry. Like, what? Like, she pretty much had all the pieces to the puzzle earlier in the episode when she had, like, she was all happy she finally found her bone.
That was so stupid. That was so dumb. Like, it just sunk in. Just like, everybody that was affected by the stuff, the stuff in the air has superpowers. Oh, but obviously not you, Barry. Don't be silly. What the
That was messed up.
That was literally what she said. She was like, well, obviously not. What astonishes me, though, is that Barry still has feelings for her after she's proven that she is incredibly stupid. Like, she's proven that she's...
Love knows no boundaries, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's... I guess so. I mean, Joe hit the nail on the head. He was like, he said it in the nicest way, but he said, listen, she's stupid. She's gonna say yes, and then because she's stupid, she's gonna stick through it.
Yeah.
That right there was like Joe Bro moment, man.
Yeah,
like,
that was awesome.
Yo, bro, I got your back.
Yeah.
This is all for you, bro. I was like, yes. Like, dude.
That's great. Isn't it great when a father perpetuates incest?
Well, I'm glad they finally decided, you know, hey, let's not waste the audience times and degrade a freaking metahuman by throwing one in there that they could just beat up in 10 minutes. I'm glad they just forsook that part. Just like...
It just progressed the story of this one.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it. This is a great episode.
It was. So, now let's talk about that. The episode's coming along. There's only 3 left, and we saw Grodd. You guys excited?
This whole next episode, he's the villain that's coming up episode.
Yes.
So
now this is the freaking Reverse Flash Grodd team up now.
I'm so excited.
I noticed something. I saw Joe asking Cisco for help. Well, more like screaming for help, but still, he was screaming for Cisco and not Barry. Why?
Oh man, you think Cisco's gonna start vibing this episode?
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
That would be dope. Well, we saw the glass. I know the glasses were meant for something else in this episode, but that was totally the vibe glasses. Well, the design.
Like, from what you told me, like, he uses the glasses to, like, manipulate his mind or something like that, and that's exactly what the glasses did. They set out a frequency or something to stimulate brainwave, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what his glasses do. He just, like, set him up for something different than, like, enhanced powers.
So maybe, so they're approaching it more in, like, something that we could understand.
Yeah, he might just take him and like repurpose him.
Yeah.
What if he just messed up one thing and he goes to use him and he just falls asleep in the sewers? He just passes the hell out.
Just straight out face down.
And then, that'd be so great though. Cause like, if something like that happened, just hear me out.
Okay.
Then we get then he actually becomes a superhero, and then Barry can always joke with him and call him like Insomniac or something. Like give him some kind of weird name. Or no, not Insomniac, but not Insomniac.
Narcoleptic?
Narcoleptic, yeah. They'll call him Narcoleptic. He'll be like, yeah, that's your superhero name.
I'm stoked though. That fight is gonna be pretty awesome.
Oh, I know.
I wonder how he's gonna be able to take a gigantic sized monkey down.
By flailing his arms really fast.
Like creating a vacuum.
This is setting it up for everything.
Do you think he's just gonna be straight up like Braun, or is he gonna bring some brains into it?
No, he's gonna bring some brains into it, I'm sure.
Well, but I don't know how though. Because it looked like they were in the sewers the entire time.
You know, like how Grodd in the comics has telekinesis. I mean, he could write his name. Maybe he's advanced since then.
Educated.
Just give it time. You know, we just learned that Iris apparently has some form of intelligence, and
Yeah.
we're just getting around to Eobard is actually a bad guy.
Yeah.
Even though we've known for like more than half.
It's good to see that like he's finally outed though. Like, cause
I
now
know.
it's interesting
I'm
to
excited.
see what he's gonna do.
What do you think they're gonna do? Like in the Star Labs there, you think everybody's gonna be like, I can't go back there. He could be like haunted the shadows or something.
Star Labs is a pretty big thing in DC Comics, so they might abandon it for a little bit, but I don't know.
We can't go back there! He's there! He's gonna kill us all! He's gonna vibrate his hand into my chest!
You think he is gonna go now?
Wells
Hanging out at
or
factories.
Eobard?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where was he with Eddie?
He probably
He's got
created his
factory,
own, like,
standard,
yeah.
generic factory number 1.
I don't know, dude. He was that. This whole entire season was trying to have him be revealed, but he's already like way beyond that. Like, he already planned for all that to happen eventually, so I'm pretty sure he's got like little hideouts here and there. Maybe there's something in the sewers that's set up that we don't even know about yet.
He's been tuned
just
in
have
there.
him chilling at his house. Like, he hasn't done anything criminally wrong that
Yeah.
he can actually be caught for yet.
Yeah.
If I were him, I'd just be like kingpinning it up in the house.
He's been tuning it. He's been tuning in every single Tuesday. He knows what's going on.
Oh, he follows us.
Yeah. Well, so that's Tom Cavanaugh. If you're listening, I love you.
We all do. You're amazing.
Dude, yeah, I love all your work. Please, sign my nuts.
Please vibrate my heart.
We've said that they've had a couple episodes where they kind of just had the villain of the week type thing.
Yeah.
But now that the story is progressing, I am so stoked to see everything that we've talked about come true. Because we've been, for the most part, like, been right about a lot of things that have happened so far. And that's exciting to see them actually happen.
But this is still the first season. That blows my mind more than anything. This is the first season of the show.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you guys rate this episode?
Uh.
I gave it a 10. I liked it. I really liked it.
That was solid. They get rid of all the unnecessary parts that gave us what we needed. That's a 5 episode right there.
On a scale of honey spicy barbecue to hot buffalo, I give it hot buffalo.
That's a good rating. What about you, Germs?
I'd go for a 10. That was a good episode.
Because right now it's pretty much Reverse Flash, Grodd, and Deathbolt, and the Weather Wizard, and that other dude that are really gonna be a problem. But then, see, now that's all the more reason for me to want Vibe to come in, because, like, I just want to see him kick some ass.
I do too.
I mean, he's had his moments, but I want to see him become Vibe already. Because actually, apparently, I read somewhere that in the New 52 version of Vibe, he is actually a threat to Barry because he can disrupt the Speed Force.
Wow.
So I'm hoping that this is the version that they're going with.
In this version, in this book I'm reading in the encyclopedia, apparently Barry could give his powers to people.
Is that kind of explains why Iris is still there then in the future, right?
That's all we have for today on My Cousin and Me. Tune in next week when we find out about Barry's mother and what she used to do for fun.
Oh my god.
Was Henry Allen really her husband?
Oh
Or
my!
was it something more?
Was he someone more?
He was something else. Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm Kodiak. Go ahead and check me out on my channel. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to these guys if you haven't already.
I don't know why you haven't.
I don't know why. Let's just do it. Just do it right now. Tell your friends. That's what you should do. If you haven't told your friends, show this to at least one other person. And with that, we're out of here. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See ya. Oh shit, I can't do that. That's Krendor's thing. No! I can't do that.
It's in.